Good morning, good morning, good morning. Gonna wait till we get a few people in here. Um, so we can rectify this. Hopefully everybody's day is well. Um, Definitely need to talk about this subject. Um, to all my new subscribers, welcome. To all my ride or die subscribers, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. So this case I want to talk about is the Elijah McClain case. I've been talking about this case since it happened. Um, hey, don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. I know that's right. How are you this morning? I want to talk about this subject. Uh, I elaborated on this on my Facebook Live almost a year ago. I'm doing well, thank you. Um, uh, uh, a while ago. Um, so this incident happened. It was in Aurora, Colorado. A young man of Elijah McClain was killed unjustifiably. Hey, Stephanie. Um, by Aurora Police. Um, and the young man was only 23 years old. So basically, he was harassed by police because he had a ski mask on. Now, mind you, again, the video, two videos before this will tell you what actually happened. Now, in the particular call, it stated that the um, uh, that Elijah didn't have a weapon on him or anything in that particular case. He was just had a ski mask. The reason why he had a ski mask, if people were wondering, was because the young man was anemic. Um, so he liked to run, and as he was running, the wind hits his face. And again, when you're anemic, you really can't take the cold that too well on your skin. You have low iron, um, so that's the reason why he wore a ski mask. Um, doesn't make him a criminal in any type of way. He didn't break the law or anything like that. Has anything been done about this? Well, the thing is, that's we've been putting pressure on this DA, Dave Young. He's the Adams County uh, DA, district attorney, and he actually cleared the officers of wrongdoing uh, several months ago. And basically, when we were trying to get traction on this particular story, of people knowing about his name and doing something about it, nothing happened because uh, it was just cleared. The chief of police, which was at the time Chief Metz, Nick Metz, and he cleared. He basically came out and stated that the DA is not doing anything about it, and the officers didn't have any wrongdoing. So, um, but the George Floyd case had actually reunited the energy to try to get this case reopened back up. So hopefully we can do so. Now, Stephanie, if you could do me a favor, which I love you for if you can post the DA's number. The number is 303-659-7720. That's again 303-659-7720. Now, if anybody currently lives in Colorado, the address is 17 Judicial District Attorney's Office, which is located on 1000 Judicial Center Drive, Brighton, Colorado, 80601. So, um, um, very clear. Yeah, we gotta make sure, and I agree with you, Stephanie. We gotta make sure we put pressure on on this. So the update that I actually put on there, thank you, Stephanie, I appreciate it. The update that I actually put on there right before this video, it stated that they cleared them, and it got their attention. They've gotten 17,000 calls since last Wednesday. So that means people are paying attention. People are consistently calling. So I need you guys. I need you, begging you guys, just like we did for Robert Fuller and the other cases, Ahmaud Arbery. I need you guys to do the same thing. And not only that, but Elijah McClain lived right down the street from me when I was living in Colorado. So this was in my own backyard. So this is I feel that this is real personal to me. Did I know the young man? No, but the man looks just like me, and I look just like him. I am him. He is me. But he was part of our community that was unjustifiably taken away from us by the incompetent Aurora Police, who were known historically for being racist. So let me tell you what the rest happened. So basically, they it, Aurora Police are dispatched to Billings and Colfax, to where Elijah McClain was walking home from the store, which he had bags in his hands, and he just happened to have a ski mask. So they go to stop him and ask him, "Hey, we need to talk." And Elijah McClain is an extreme introvert, meaning that he's not really so much a people person. He kind of stays to himself, and does his own thing. He doesn't need any type uh, of extra attention from people. In other words, but yeah, so they tried to stop him, and then you know, which they grabbed his arm, and which was incredibly uncalled for, as far as grabbing his arm, and that's what ended up happening. They wrestled and tussled with them. Uh, they used I think it's called a carotid chokehold on him. Um, uh, Mind you, they they violated his Fourth Amendment right, by the way. So they used a carotid chokehold on him, and which made him um, vomit several times. Not only that, but they also threatened to sick a canine dog on him if he didn't cooperate. Not only that, they hit him several times, and then the EMT, when they asked for medical response, they injected him with 500 milligrams of ketamine. Elijah McClain weighs 140 pounds. Uh, the the amount of ketamine that they gave this young man was was enough to knock out a horse, uh, which is absolutely crazy and disheartening. And so not only just the Aurora Police were in the wrongdoing, it was also the EMT slash fire department who injected him with ketamine that was too much for his body weight, which caused him to have a cardiac arrest, which unfortunately uh, pertained to his too early demise, which he died 6 days later, um, when his mother had to pull the plug as far as uh, ending his life. But um, it's sad and it's unfortunate, and we need justice for this young man. So I am about to call. I've called Dave Young. He's been afraid to get on the phone with me. Uh, oh yeah, he suffered. Yeah, he suffered 2 heart attacks, by the way, 2 heart attacks, and which is incredibly unfortunate. How do you feel about Colorado's new bills 217? I feel that it's very much needed, headed in the right direction. It's actually Colorado is actually is the leading state that's leading in the police reform. So I love the bill, um, and I think it covers a lot of stuff that needs to happen. They need to take away from if anybody doesn't know the what the bill is, I'll try to get that information for you or a link so you guys can actually read through the whole entire bill. It's a really really good bill. Actually, the civil rights attorneys who help orchestrate that bill hopefully will represent me in my case when suing the Denver police. So um, fingers crossed. Hopefully they'll take my case. So and they've been doing a lot of great work. So yes, I support the bill 100%. It's not watered down, and it's and they really jumped on it, And I appreciate Governor Polis for acting and being on the right side of history. So yeah, you're right. You're right, Stephanie. Lackluster did cover it. It's a great bill. We're the leading state. Um, and go check out my guy Lackluster. He he's a great guy. He actually covered my story. So I appreciate him very very much. The first state to get rid of qualified immunity. And if uh, I think, and honestly, to tell you the truth, it was never a It was never. That was the weird part. Was the whole qualified immunity? It was never passed through. It was never a legislative bill to get passed as a law. Literally qualified immunity is an order or a rule or something like that. So let's see. The only part I don't like is the municipality can cover that lawsuit fee up to $25,000. Yeah, uh, I yeah, there's always a catch. There's always a catch, Stephanie. But if we the people, we know that we have the power to do and change anything. And that's why I record. That's why I cop watch. I don't do it to um, I guess annoy police or whatever. I can give two shits about that. I literally do it for education. I do it so you guys know your rights on how to deal with police. And I shout out to the other community cop watchers that do their thing. We really, they risk their lives for what they do, and I'm going to support the movement. And we wouldn't have to cop watch if cops simply just did their jobs and stopped killing innocent people. They still won't care because it won't be out of pocket. They were going for 100,000. I really hope this makes a difference and catches on in every state. Yes, I agree, Stephanie, 100%. Thank you, babe. Uh, us activists, we try to try to, be on the right side of history. We really we literally are the middleman, and we gotta, and we put our spouses and everything through a lot because they literally um, worry about our well-being and how we do. But if we keep fighting the movement, if we keep pushing the narrative that we will not take any of this crap anymore, and you will treat us with human decency, um, then we've did our job. I'm headed to North Carolina tonight, and we'll be doing cop watching and auditing while I'm there, trying to also see if I can verify a difference in energy. Got it, girl. That's cop watching. Okay, I would love to see. Yeah, I watch. Uh, I watch the videos, Stephanie. So, and you're doing great work. Actually, my lady's father's from North Carolina. So, oh, you didn't miss anything yet, Miss B. I'm about to call them right now. The number is 303, and thank you, Stephanie, for posting that. It's 303-659-7720. That's again 303-659-7720. So as you're watching this video, I encourage everybody to call the DA, Adams County, and put pressure on his ass. Keep putting pressure on his ass. So that's what we finna do. We finna call and demand justice. And here we go.
This is Dave Young, District Attorney for the 17th Judicial District. Our voicemail is no longer active. If you know your party's direct extension, call them directly. Thank you and have a great day.
Wow. 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 Did everybody just hear that? I've never, the nerve of you, Mr. Dave Young, to sit here and you're not even going to answer our call? Wow. That's how y'all know he's been getting pressure. This is how y'all know he's been getting pressure. He was getting too many calls, so he deactivated. What a great public servant. Exactly. And I'm just like, you're a public servant, and you just not finna answer the calls no more. That's I know, right, Miss B? Shocked. We'll try calling again. Just in case anybody is just now joining, this is what y'all public servants are doing now.
I'm District Attorney for the 17th Judicial District. Our voicemail is no longer active. If you know your party's direct extension, call them directly. Thank you and have a great day.
You can't even leave a voicemail. That is incredibly irresponsible. Wow. I have called the district attorneys and they have turned their phones off. I called and got a front desk officer. They referred me to internal affairs and the whole voice system for internal affairs. For internal. Wow. You can't tell me this is not a cover-up. You can't tell me. Now, mind you, when I want to say it took them 9 weeks for the Denver police and the Aurora police to finish their investigation to give to the DA's office. 9 weeks. 9 weeks. It took them over 9 to 10 weeks to release the maybe it might have been 8. It might have been 8. 8 weeks to release video, body camera, to the public. It took them, I don't know, maybe a month to release body cam to the family, just to the family. So I mean, they're historically known to cover up. And if you one of the, I had put another video on the Aurora Police chief. So they're currently in a situation where they're needing to hire a new chief police. The current chief police, intern police, is Vanessa is Vanessa Williams. She's done some pretty good work so far, and she's held her officers accountable in any and everything that they have done wrong. But one of the candidates, and I forgot what his name was, but you'll see on the video that he is the commander of the internal affairs. So definitely not wanting you to be our chief of police. I think Vanessa still needs to be the chief of police. I think she's moving in the right direction, and understanding that the community does not trust the police at all whatsoever, and she's trying to make strides to make the police department better. Post the number of internal affairs. Ooh, let me try to. If anybody can get it before me, please. Post it. Arrested for resisting arrest. Wait, why was he arrested again? Bullshit. Yeah, he didn't commit a crime. They said they're reasonable. They said they were cleared off because the reasonable suspicion was that it was actually called into dispatch. So they had every right to check out the situation. Now, don't get me wrong, police have every right to question you on suspicious behavior, but the person on the other side also has every right to decline, not to talk to you. It's called the Fifth Amendment. And suspicion is not a crime. Absolutely. Suspicion has never been a crime. Wearing a fucking ski mask does not relate as a crime. And not only that, in the dispatch 911 call, they were asked, does the person have a weapon? And the caller stated, no, the person did not have a weapon. And I don't know. I guess common sense is not so common to everybody. If I was the police officer, I would have. This is why you have to pay attention to minor details. It's really the little shit that adds up being bigger shit during an investigation. If I would have, first of all, I would have never approached Elijah McClain. I would have simply gave him a safe enough distance, maybe parked and maybe just seen him walk, you know what I'm saying, to see that he was good. And not only that, I would have noticed he would have had a grocery bag in his hand. He's not doing anything. And there's no weapon, there's no victim, there's nothing. I don't understand. Like, I see him, he's not doing anything. The dispatch stated that he didn't have a weapon on him. Great. So, let me just make sure he gets in safely. You know what I'm saying? Don't go hands on him. You don't have every right to touch anybody. That's assault. That is assault. The numbers are in the chat if you scroll. Yes. Was it Sheriff or PD? It was Aurora Police Department. Yeah. So how we have different, I think we have about 5 or 6 wards, I believe. I think maybe 5 in Aurora. So in Ward 1, the county that they answer to is Adams County. So that's the Colfax. That's the Colfax area. So the district attorney, it wouldn't necessarily go to Arapahoe County because Arapahoe County does not oversee that particular part of Aurora. Eternal Affairs has turned off their phones and voicemail. Wow. Got to go hands-on. This is where I call all my Colorado auditors. If you're on this thank you, Stephanie, for the number. To really go up there, and it's going to take to the point that we need to go up there to the district attorney's office and film and protest and demand answers, or protest in front of the Adams County Community Corrections, or if anybody can find this man's address, Dave Young's, I got his Facebook page. I can definitely pull it up. I'll even try. This is what we'll do. I don't normally suggest to do this, but we need some answers. Try calling his Facebook page. They have, on Facebook Messenger. Let's see. Look for this dude. I'm typing it in now. David Young. Or Dave Young, whatever. Might be Dave Young. Let me type that in. Dave Young. There we go. This might be his favorite. Let's see. Dave, he probably turned it. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned off his Facebook. Here we go. Okay, y'all. So this is his Facebook page. This is what Mr. Dave Young looks like. Sorry if anybody can see. That's what Mr. Dave Young looks like. So let's give him a call on his Facebook. We're gonna try to call him. Oh, he hung that up quick, didn't he? Let's see. Dave is not. What does it say? You and Dave aren't connected on Facebook. Okay. Boy, he's scared. Real scared. Also, mind you, that Dave Young, after he cleared the Elijah McClain's case, he went on vacation with his wife that he actually cheated on. Dave Young is. I've done my homework on Dave Young. He's a piece of shit. And here's the reason why I say that is because it was also involved with uh, constituent of his. Maybe I think it's like an apprentice or something. Um, had an affair. She was murdered, and he was the prosecutor. He was the prosecutor over his own case. That should tell you something. That should tell you that he ain't shit. The person that he cheated on on his wife with, was just happened to be murdered or killed or whatever, and you were placed in charge of the investigation. It's an article on it. Do your research. That's who our public servant is. And see, you gotta be safe. Yes, absolutely. They are trying to kill an enemy, and the people are the enemy. I so agree, Miss B. Look what Trump did to the military, turn them in their own paycheck. Yep. Be cautious posting police and public servant address. Public numbers online in Texas. It's a crime. First of all, let me be that public. When you're a public servant, that is all you can actually forward request that information. So whoever state that is an absolute lie. Maybe in Texas, I don't know. I don't know the laws out in Texas, but I know in Colorado that is public information. When you decide to be a public servant, and your public information is already out there already. That's what you agreed to do. And that's public information, so people can forward request that. So how you doing, Big Mac Sam? What's going on? They spend more time and money spending the truth than just doing the right thing. I agree. I don't understand, like, when you lie, you have to cover it up with another lie and another lie and another lie. Just be honest. Just be honest. Oh yeah, and speaking of that bill that you were talking about earlier, Stephanie, that goes into effect 2023. I thought it was like right away, but I guess the officers and public servants need to be trained on it and be well groomed on it, so they have a clear understanding of that particular law, and redo their policies and all those types of things. And I hope one of those policies that'll change the one that I was actually arrested with. But we tried calling y'all. Some apple juice, man. I love some apple juice, Big Sam. I would love some apple juice right now. I'm thirsty. But yeah, like I said, keep putting pressure on them. Even ask for his resignation. So I encourage all my Colorado auditors, please go up there and put pressure on his ass. If I was there, I would definitely do it and pull up straight to his office. So I would definitely do that. So unfortunately, we weren't able to get a hold of him. So here's what it is. I will keep you updated on the story and other stories that are related to this. And I will do my due diligence in trying to seek justice for this young man. And he is really the reason why I am an activist. Elijah McClain is the reason why I'm an activist, because it happened in my own backyard, right down the street. So, and I was just tired of it. I think for me that was the straw that broke the camel's back, long before George Floyd. But I think America needed to see that situation with George Floyd. That I think that broke the straw on America's, to really have people really wake up, like, oh shit, this shit is really going on. You take our entertainment, you take any other distractions away from us, and you really have to deal with the ugly truth of America, and that we have lots and lots and lots of work to do. And we're not going to take it anymore. We, the people, are not accepting this particular behavior, and it must stop. So, thank you guys for joining me. Again, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. You guys are the absolute best, and I will keep you updated on any other information regarding Elijah's story. I will also try to get a little bit more information on Robert Fuller's story too, to see where we're at on that particular thing, and Breonna Taylor, and so on and so forth, and Ahmaud Arbery. So stick with me. Appreciate you guys, and you guys are the best. And like I said, please protect yourself. Know your rights. It's your boy DJ K. I'm out. 1.